Hi, it's Nørgaard. So I'm doing this look today, so let me come in close so you can see it. So today's tutorial is a no makeup tutorial. So it's just makeup that looks really natural, and it basically looks like you are not wearing any makeup / you are wearing very little makeup. And for this look I did use my Too Faced The Secret to No Makeup. And this is just kind of a face palette, so it looks like this. And I used all of these products today on my face, so I show you how you can use this palette to just get a really simple no makeup look. I did use a few other products because for me this isn't enough to do a whole makeup look with, but I only used a few other products. I used a tinted moisturizer, some powder, and some eyebrow gel, and I think that's it that I used other than this palette. So this is a really great palette, I love it and I would totally recommend it. But of course you have to keep in mind that the shades for the concealers are very limited. And I mean, this one, which is called Conceal, that definitely doesn't fit everybody's skin tone. I mean, of course it doesn't. But I do think like the colors, the blushes, the bronzer, they are great. And if you are a darker skin tone, you can use this concealer to highlight. So you could use it to highlight underneath your eyes or to clean up your brow or something like that. And if you are lighter than this color, then you could use it to contour. So even though you don't fit this kind of skin tone color, then you could get some good use out of this palette. And I am wearing this headpiece today. This is from Dressed Lily, and I don't really recommend Dressed Lily. That's a whole nother story. If you haven't seen my video about them, then the link will be down in the down bar. But you can get this headband from BornPrettyStore, so that's what I would recommend. And if you want to check it out, I will have a link to it down in the down bar. And by the way, do you guys like my shirt? Awesome, right? I bought it in a little t-shirt shop in Copenhagen. But anyways, if you guys are interested in learning how to do this no makeup look, then here comes the tutorial. Okay, you guys, so I totally just woke up and I realized it was past noon, and I was just like, oh my god, I have to get up and film a video before it gets dark out. Literally all I did today was sleep. I woke up, I had something to eat, and then I went right back to sleep. And then I woke up again and I was like, oh my god, I have to hurry and do this video. So yeah, anyways, it's past 1 p.m. now, so let's get going with this video. So I'm going to use my Too Faced The Secret to No Makeup palette today. And I actually have two of these. So this is what the inside looks like. And as you can see, my blush melted. But you have like a brightening concealer, you have a highlighter and a regular concealer. Then you have a powder blush and a cream blush. And then you have this kind of highlight bronzy color. So because my skin is, you know, pretty uneven, I am just going to lay down kind of a base first. So I'm just going to make my own tinted moisturizer. So I'm going to take my L'Oreal Infallible foundation and mix it with my daily moisturizer. And I'm going to mix on the back of my hand. So let's see if I can pump this right this time. Okay, the pump is right here. Okay. Great, I did it. And then just add some moisturizer. And I just like to mix about half and half. This is great to do if you do not have any tinted moisturizers. This will kind of sheer out the coverage of my foundation a little bit. I feel like for a no makeup look, it just looks like too much makeup to wear a full face of foundation. And I am just using my fingers for this. And I do take it down my neck as well. So that's just what that looks like. And it just evened out my skin tone a little bit, and also just added some glow to my skin. And I love to mix a moisturizer with my foundation in the winter time because it is dry, okay? But you can still see my pimples and that kind of stuff through it. So that is when you want to grab your palette. So I'm going to take the regular concealer shade. I'm going to try and use this to cover up my pimples. And the key to a no makeup look is of course to make it seem really natural. So you definitely still want some of your imperfections to show through. That's perfectly fine. You just want to make it seem a little bit better, you know? And just to make sure that everything is blended, I'm going to use my H&M Makeup Sponge, sprayed with MAC Fix Plus. And I just go over. So that's that done, and as you can see, my skin looks a lot more even. It's not, you know, totally flawless and full coverage, but that's not the look we are going for either. So now I'm going to grab the brightening concealer down here, and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. And as you can see, that brightened really nicely. And these concealers are so creamy. And I'm also just going to apply a little bit around my nose. And I just quickly go in and blend it out as well, because I do not want any harsh lines. So now I'm going to take the highlighter down here. It's kind of a pinky highlighter. And I'm just going to use that on the tops of my cheekbones. Now the last cream product that we're going to use is going to be the cream blush. And as you can see, my palette is quite messy because I got some of my bronzer in my cream blush. So just don't mind that. I'm going to take from this upper part down here. And this blush did melt, so it kind of went everywhere. But this is a really pretty kind of Barbie pink, I would say. So I'm just going to smile and pop that on and blend it out. And I am having my blush be a little bit strong because I am going to apply powder over this, so that will cover my blush up a little bit. So that's why I want it to be a little bit strong at first. And I'm actually also going to take this color and put on my lips. You can always use your cream blushes as lip sticks and lip colors. So now that I have all of this on, I'm going to grab my BornPrettyStore powder in 01, and I'm also going to grab my Nilens Black Diamond Kabuki brush, and I'm just lightly going to set my face. And you could skip this step if you do not have oily skin like me, but I do have oily skin, so I definitely want to set my face. And of course I go over my ears, and I go down my neck, and I go underneath my eyes, and I go on top of my eyes. So now I'm just going to do my eyebrows with my BornPrettyStore eyebrow brush. So I just simply brush my brows into place. And I'm not going to wear mascara because I think it will look too made up. But I am going to curl my lashes with Uemura's eyelash curler. And I am going to grab my palette again and use the blush with my e.l.f. Studio Blush Brush. And I'm just going to apply that on top of the cream blush. And this blush is really pigmented, so you have to be a little bit careful. And then blend it out to make it seem a little more natural. But I do like a big old red cheek, so... And I'm also going to grab my fan brush from BornPrettyStore. And I'm going to take the bronzer in here. And I'm just going to apply that on top of that cream highlight. And I'm also just bringing a little bit of that on my brow bone. And on top of my eyelid. And above my lips. And down my nose. And I'm actually going to go back with the cream highlighter. And I'm just going to pop that on the center of my lips. just for a natural glossy finish. And then I blend a little bit more. And then actually as a last step, I'm going to grab my brow gel from Catrice. And I'm just going to quickly run this through my eyebrows, just to add a little bit of color and definition, but nothing too much. This is a no makeup look, so I do want it to look as natural as possible. And blend it out. And I'm actually also just going to apply a tiny bit of this on my eyelashes. And I'm just using this because I do not have brown mascara. But if you do have brown mascara, then just apply a tiny bit of that. And I mean a tiny bit, okay? So I just applied that to my lashes. And I think that's actually all for this look. And it has also started to rain like crazy. So I just applied my headpiece, and this is basically the finished look. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And my giveaway is still going on, so if you want to enter, link will be down in the down bar. It ends on this Thursday, so get your entries in. And other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for a new video. So take care and bye bye.